This episode of Scam School is brought to you by Click It or Ticket. If MacGyver had to get drunk and all he had was 3 matchsticks, a napkin, and a pint glass, he would turn to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm Brian Brushwood, and today we're going to make some cold hard cash by taking advantage of a weird psychological defect that everyone has in a contest called height versus circumference. Check it out. Let's make this happen. There we go. Ta-da! Ready for your backgammon. Okay, we're gonna play a game. And to make it interesting, everyone pull out a buck. $1. There we go. You got $1. You got a buck. You got a buck. All right, hold on to him here for a moment. The question is, which do you think is more, the circumference around the top of the pint glass, or the height from the top of the glass all the way down to the bar? Okay, so the circumference or the height, we're gonna vote with our dollars, all right? So what do you say? You think the circumference or more is the height?
I say the height.
You say the height, so we're gonna start a height pile right there. Which is more, the height or the circumference?
I fucking hate Kenny, so I'm gonna say circumference.
Okay, so we got one of each. So we got the circumference pile. What about you? Circumference?
Height. Yeah,
One in the height, one of each. There we go. All right, that's good, that's good. All right. The circumference. All right, so it's 3-2, pretty good. Now we're gonna try to mix up the odds, and I grabbed some decks of cards. You can use packs of cigarettes here, but now we're gonna make it a little more interesting. Now take a look at this. Let's get a close up here. Now the question is, the same circumference, right? But now we've added 3 decks to the height. So the height from here all the way down. Now you said height before, so obviously it's way the height now, right? And you're probably wondering, oh crap, yeah. Now what about you? Circumference or height? You're gonna go to height? All right, so we're gonna take 1 out of the circumference and go to height. How about you?
My money's good.
Your money's good. By the way, I oughta. What about you? What? Nowhere. I'm gonna wait till you talk. You're holding. All right, interesting. Interesting. All right, so I tell you, let's go ahead and do it again. How about now? All right, now we're talking about right here, the circumference right up here, all the way on down. All right, so you jumped up. You guys both jumped ship at this point. So it's the circumference versus the height from here all the way down to the bar. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna make it even more interesting. I'm gonna add another pack. So we're talking about this all the way down, and I am gonna be the lone idiot who votes for circumference. You ready for this? We'll go ahead and measure this. I'm gonna be as fair as I can with this. There we go, right? Fair?
Oh.
Still, you chicken out too early. Can you believe that? A pint glass is almost a foot around on the top, and there's some weird defect of the human brain that makes you look at that and say there is no way that is almost
always better than length.
That's right. Let's hear it for girth over length. Hey, nicely done.
That's why I work so
Good.
I mean, both is best.
Oh, nicely done, guys. And you know what? I'm such a nice guy. I'm going to give you all back your dollars. There you go. That's all you.
See, that was my one.
No, that's you getting his now. That's how that works.
I don't want
there
to
you
strip
go.
a dollar.
Now remember, part of what makes this scam work is that people have to have enough money on the table that they care about the outcome. Once they actually care what happens, all of a sudden their brain will betray them and convince them that without a doubt, the circumference can't possibly be as much as all that height. If you have any stories of how you've cleaned up with this scam, make sure to post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can write me directly at brian@revision3.com. Until next time, by the way, next time, I don't know if we've talked about this, but we're going to learn how to convert nickel metal hydride batteries into NiCads using some average household appliances. Until then, I'm going to get a drink. We here at Scam School would like to give a toast to our sponsor, Click It or Ticket. Unless you want to risk a ticket or worse, your life, you always need to remember to click it or ticket, day and night.
From coast to coast, cops are cracking down on seatbelt violations. Buckle up day and night or expect a ticket. Click it or ticket.